I'm Emma.
And this week we are going through chapter 5, God of Victory.
Woo.
So chapter 5 goes through 1 Samuel 17, and 1 Samuel 17 is essentially the story of David and Goliath. For those of you who don't know. Long story short, with the story of David and Goliath, David fought Goliath and won, which was really surprising because he won because God was on his side and God empowered him to win. But David was a giant. No, Goliath was a giant. So sorry. And David was just like an itty bitty, preteen human.
I was gonna say he was preteen. He was just over there vibing, like
acne and voice cracks, and beat Goliath. And so the three main topics for this study are: God is in the battle, God never needed you to be enough, and God has the victory.
I have to say, like, God is in the battle. I feel like a lot of us, I know this saying because it's always been said to me, and it's never finished properly. It's like, God will never give you more than you can handle. No, they forget the second half. God will never give you more than you can handle
without him.
So whenever I think of God is in the battle, we always think, oh, I got it. I can do it on my own. I don't need no one's help. I got it. And then it all comes crashing down. You're like, what happened? Lord, why would you let this happen?
Did you ask him for help?
Did you ask?
Did you rest in him? Did you lean on him? Did you trust him?
I was about to say.
Yeah. Did you talk to him through your circumstance, through your situation?
It's just I get real humbled sometimes, especially when I'm thinking about situations like that. I'm like, God, why did this happen so painfully? What in the world? And then it's still a small voice. It's just but did you ask for help from me? And I'm like, oh, okay, my bad, Lord.
Yeah. In addition to the fact that God is with you in the battle, I like to remember that no matter what you're going through, ups and downs and sideways and twists and turns, God is always with you. He is always by your side. He's always looking out for you. He's always wanting what's best for you and helping you. So I just like to remind people that even when it doesn't seem like it, even when you don't feel it, even when you don't see it, he's always working and he's always by your side. And that ties into our third point of God has the victory. God always wins any battle before it has even started, before it's even been fought, because he is God. He knows the outcome and he will win. You can't beat him. There's nothing that comes close to him. Nothing.
And that's what I feel a lot of us forget is we're all so worried. We're what if this goes down? And what, blah, 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 blah. And it's just the what ifs, and you it panics me. And for me, I have a lot of anxiety sometimes over what happens if blah 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 happens, or blah 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 happens. And I don't take a second to realize that the Lord already knows what's gonna happen. He's got his hand on me, and he knows what's gonna happen, and he's gonna be there for me. And I feel that's what we need to focus on, is that even when we're going through the valleys of life, God's right there beside us.
And then something I also like to remember is that every situation I have gone through in life up to this point, I have always come through the other side stronger with God. And so whenever I am in a situation where I don't know how I'm going to get out of it, I don't know what the solution or the end goal or the end point is going to be, I just have to remember, I've been in situations before where it's I don't know what's going to happen. I am freaking out. I don't know what to do. It's a lot of things going on internally, externally, and around me. But at the end of the day, it all worked out because God was on my side. And so sometimes I think people think, but is he going to do it for me? Because I think sometimes we go through periods in life where we hear other people's testimonies, and then we kind of doubt that God will do it for us for whatever reason, whether we think we're undeserving enough, or, we don't talk to him enough, or we don't do something enough, or we are not enough. We are always enough for God. He loves us as we are now.
Exactly.
I say he calls the sinners to be saved. He does not call the saved to be saved. He does not expect you to be clean before you show up at his door. He expects you to come in dirty and be cleansed throughout relationship with him. And so I just like to say, no matter what you're going through, no matter where you are in your relationship with God, no matter how undeserving you think you might be of God's love and God's grace, just know He is always by your side,
Yeah.
and you will have the victory through Him, and you are always enough for God. And so, yeah. We're really excited to go through the study with you guys.
Absolutely.
Hopefully, we get a lot more insights like what we discussed today.
I appreciate it.
But yeah.
We love you. Bye.